Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we are going to be reviewing a knife sharpener from Priority Chef. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks a lot for being here today. If this is your first time joining us, please do me a favor, go down, hit that subscribe button, and then hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload new content. Alright, so a company called Priority Chef reached out to me and asked me if I would like to be their brand ambassador for their products. So I did my due diligence, I got on their website and looked at a lot of their products, liked what I saw, and so I said, sure, I'll do a couple. So they sent me a knife sharpener and a potato ricer that I'll be doing another video on and doing a review on that as well. But we're going to start out today with this knife sharpener. But before we do any kind of a review on it, let's go over the specs and what this is all about. Alright, so let's get the unboxing going here. Of course, Pro Diamond Knife Sharpener Series from Priority Chef. Everything you need to know is pretty much on the outside of the box as well. The instructions on how to use it. You got your website with your questions, frequently asked questions about the product. Any problems, they got a hell of a customer service that they've got there as well. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and we'll see what we got inside. Alright, so we have an instruction booklet. We've got a safety glove that you can wear with this and the knife sharpener itself. Go ahead and read some of the specs about this knife sharpener here. I'm going to get the box here. We've got the first slot is the coarse grind with 100 grit diamond rods that restores the knife. So if you've got a really old knife like we're going to be using today, you start in slot 1. Slot 2 is a medium 600 grit diamond rod that smooths and sharpens the edge that you developed in the first slot. Slot 3 is a fine 1000 grit ceramic rod that polishes the knife, gets that edge you've made on it, it gets it straightened out and puts a nice straight edge on it. So it's just like your steel does when you do with steel. That's for everyday kind of honing and getting it ready to go if you're going to use your knife. And then the fourth one here is for scissors. Now I don't have my shears. I couldn't find my shears out in the garage and they're not in my knife kits. So if I can find a pair of scissors to use, we're going to use this. But otherwise, we've got the 3 slots here that are for the knives. We're going to start with course 1, work our way to 2 and 3. This is good for kitchen knives, fishing knives, pocket knives, any kind of knife you want. And then of course, the fourth one is for some shears or some scissors. Now I'm going to mention that this is sold on Amazon as well as in their headquarters, but I'm going to read you some of the specs on this. It is a tungsten carbide material. Brand is Priority Chef. Color is black. The grit type is fine, coarse, and medium. It's a new start for old knives. Give your carbon or stainless steel knives a new lease on life with our professional knife sharpeners. Best for keeping your straight edge kitchen, hunting knives, pocket blade, and scissors honed with a sharp edge. Easy as 1, 2, 3. The best knife sharpener follows an easy expert process. Tungsten carbide restores diamond rods straighten and smooth. The ceramic rods polish and maintain. So there's no guesswork. I'm an old stone man myself. My dad taught me how to sharpen my knives when I was a kid on a whetstone. So this is going to be kind of a first for me. I've seen this in some of the properties that I go to. But I don't use these. I've got my whetstone, I carry it around with me, but this is going to be a learning experience for me as well, so I'm going to go ahead and keep filling you in on here. The specs, some of the product dimensions and information. The package dimensions is 8.62 by 3.5 by 2.4 inches. The item weight is 9.5 ounces. So this is sold on Amazon. I do have the link down in my description box along with a coupon code that's good for 15% off. The retail price is $12.95, so that's a pretty good deal there to get this knife sharpener. It's a great idea for Father's Day. It's right around the corner, and it also makes a great gift. So once inside the box though, you're going to get your knife sharpener. You're going to get the instruction booklet that kind of gives you everything you need to know about your maintenance and your cleaning and your storage of it, and also how to use it, and that's good to have. And it's also got the phone numbers and the website on there, so if you have any questions or anything like that. So we might as well go ahead and start using this and see what it's all about. Alright, I have got a very, very bad knife that I've had forever. It was out in the garage. It has no edge to it really at all. So this is a perfect example of what I want to use to use so we can see the before and after. So, so let's go ahead and cut our tomato. As you can see, I am putting a lot of pressure on that. It does go through the tomato, but I would sure like to get through there a lot better and easier and probably get thinner slices. But let's go ahead and use the knife sharpener and see how that does. All right, first thing you need to do is put on the cut resistant glove. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, I don't need to do that. Well, that's entirely up to you. But for best practice's sake, I'm going to put it on because nobody wants to see me cut my hand off with a dull knife before we even begin the review. But just best practices, put on your glove so you're not hurting yourself. So we have the coarse, we've got the medium, and we've got the fine. It even says it on here, and it's got a little diagram with some scissors right there so you know what that's for. But coarse, medium, and fine, and then the scissors. So basically what you want to do is you want to go and you want to start with the coarse, especially if you got an old knife, and you want to just take it from heel to tip and pull it through there with a little bit of pressure, not a lot, keeping it straight. You don't want to go side to side like this. You want to keep it straight so you're getting that edge on it that you want. And it says here to pull it 6 to 12 times through, so I'm going to go ahead and start with 12. All right, now we're going to go to the medium and we're going to do that the same way. Keep your knife straight and just pull it straight through. A little bit of pressure. Wow. Make sure you don't come right off and slam it on the board. Pull it through 12 times, heel to tip. Keeping your knife straight as you do it. Lost count. 7. And then the third one, you want to hit that fine one with the ceramic grit on there, and you're just going to pull that through another 12 times as well. 12. Okay, so we've got 12 times on there. And then when you're done doing that, you want to wipe your knife off so any of that aggregate grit and carbon and knife and everything else on there isn't on there when you get into the food product. So let's see how this goes through. It may need, because it's a very old knife, it may need, oh, that slides right through. No pressure at all. And I got a nice thin slice. So nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give it another go and then I'm gonna see how sharp it is. I'm gonna do it one more time. All right, I did it, another 12 on each. You can see, if you look very close, you can see the honing is being done on this knife. We're getting a nice edge on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. Oh yeah, that cuts right through there. Went right into the flesh, wasn't any bouncing off. Yep. Nice, nice, it does a good job. I'm gonna set this off to the side. We'll continue talking about this knife sharpener here. All right, so this is the knife sharpener from Priority Chef. It's gotten about 4.5 stars in reviews, rating on Amazon. I am going to leave you a coupon code down there along with the link for this. This makes a great gift for Dad coming up, or for anybody you know that works in the kitchen or just wants to have a nice knife sharpener. I highly recommend it. One more time, we're going to go over what you do. You get your old knife out, you put your hand in the glove, and you keep this on the non-dominant hand. You want to use your dominant hand to sharpen the knife. But put this on your non-dominant hand so you're not slipping off and cutting yourself. And then you've got the coarse side, the medium side, the fine side. You go heel to tip, pulling one way, heel to tip, pulling one way, about a dozen times in each one. You will see a noticeable difference in your blade. You do it a little bit more each time to get to that point where you want your knife to be. I know with a whetstone, to get to where I would be with this knife right now, it would probably take me about a half hour and a sore arm. So this is a good little product. You want to store this in a box. You can, this actually comes out and you can spray this out. I don't know how this comes out. I don't want to mess with it and break it, but I wouldn't mess with that at all. I don't think that comes out. It's got, you can spray this out and dry it really good with a paper towel or a cloth, and then store it on your kitchen counter. I mean, it's kind of a beautifully and ornate. To me, you can keep it in a drawer if you want. It's up to you, but put it back in the box as well. So Priority Chef knife sharpener, check it out down below, the description box. The link is down there. as well as a coupon code for this, 15% off. Take care of yourselves. Thanks a lot for watching. We will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. You have a good day. Bye-bye.